Hey everyone, Marco Stelnauer, and today I'm back with a new video, and today we're gonna do another countdown because we only have 13 days left. How amazing is that, guys? The release of the GTA 5 game is just so close right now, and I can't wait. I just can't wait. So what I did is I kind of thought of what the characters were and how they reacted and everything, and what happened in the whole game. So what I wanted to talk about right now is how I think that the storyline will be. Now, this is not even the story, this is not the confirmed storyline or something, but this is just what I think that's going to be going around a little bit in the game. And I think I have some good points right here, so just hear me out. So first of all, the storyline is set by 3 characters, but they have confirmed that you can only play 1 character from the start and you have to meet the other guys. Now, what I think that you're going to be playing from the start is you're going to be starting off low, right? So I'm thinking it's not Trevor, it's not Michael, it's probably Franklin to start off with, because with him, like he kind of is in the hood, he has no money, and Trevor and Franklin, they are kind of, they're kind of rich. One guy is just a drug dealer, and the other guy is has just more money than he can spend, right? So I'm thinking that you start below, you start all the way on the bottom of the line. As Franklin is some kind of gang, you have to start off with some simple missions, like beating someone up in the first mission, or like second mission or something, and then getting a weapon at some point. And then at one point you're like, nah man, I want to do something big, I want to get money, I don't want to live this life anymore. So what I'm thinking then is he's gonna go look for people now, and then you're gonna eventually meet up with Trevor and Michael, and together you're gonna try to rob banks, because there has been confirmed that there are 6 main banks that you're gonna rob, which will also be the main source for income. And then also another thing that I found very interesting is that every character has their own money. So I think that Michael will actually still have like a lot of money to spend on, while with Franklin you have to like actually earn money. And Trevor, I don't know, you may have a little money, he doesn't really live that big, so you gotta do some drug dealing. And this also makes me think that there will be different missions for each character. So for example, you're playing as Franklin, you gotta do different stuff than as you were playing as Michael. And also, of course, there will be the main missions and some other main missions. They will be played with all 3 characters, but I think there's a lot of side missions for each character to do, because I just can't see it happen that they are all 3 of them. I think they're just gonna come together at one point. I don't see it happen that all 3 of them will do every mission at all times. I think you'll actually have missions where 2 guys only do it because one guy has to do someone else, or a lot of missions where you're only one person as well. So that's just my assumption. So now for the storyline a little bit, I think they are gonna work together, of course. I mean, this is so obvious that that doesn't need to be told. But about Michael, I think he just wants to get back in the game because he feels miserable. He does have a lot of money, but it doesn't make him happy. He just wants to go for the kick, I believe, because his wife is a total bitch. I think his wife spends all his money and he's like not even nice to him. And he has like a fat son and like some kind of upset daughter, and he's just not satisfied with what he has. So I'm thinking he's just gonna do it for the kick, and he's just gonna provide some money for the initial bank rob, and then he's gonna be the guy that organizes stuff because he's experienced. Now about Franklin, I think Franklin, he's gonna do it for the money. He wants to get out of the hood, he wants to get out of his gang, and he wants to earn money and get rich and get big. And I think because he's doing this, his gang where he's currently in, because I think he's in a gang, I think because he does all this stuff with Trevor and Michael, I think he's gonna get a lot of shit from the gang. They're gonna turn around him, they're gonna turn against him at one point, and you gotta eliminate the gang as well. I think that's then a mission for Franklin to do, and that will also be one of those missions where you have to go in alone without anyone else. So that's the things that make me think like that you have to do certain missions alone and not with all 3 characters. And then for Trevor, the guy, I think you're gonna meet him in the very last place. I don't know. Maybe Franklin will go to Trevor first, but I think he's gonna go to Michael first. But maybe via Trevor to Michael. I have no idea. But Trevor, he's some kind of drug dealer. He lives all up in the mountains, and he doesn't really do a whole lot. I think you're gonna just meet him, and you're gonna do some side missions with him. But other than that, I don't know what his role is gonna be. I mean, he used to be Michael's, how do you say that, teammate, co-robber thingy. He used to be like the pilot for Michael and all that kind of stuff. They used to be partners and rob banks together, and then Michael quit out and spent his money on stuff, and then Trevor, I don't know what happened to Trevor, why he isn't rich, or maybe he is rich and we just don't know because he's hiding. He's living in a trailer park all up in the mountains. You can't really tell that, but what I think is that how it will go, eventually you meet up with these guys and you rob the first main heist. You do the first main heist, you rob the first bank. It's like a success, you have money to spend on, and then you're gonna be like, we gotta do this again, because there are 6 main heists, or 6 big bank robs that you're gonna do. I don't know if it's all with the bank, but there's 6 main robberies, and some of them, the later ones, I guess, I don't know if you have to do them in a specific order or something, but I know that there's ones where you have to pay a lot of money for, which isn't gonna be a problem if you if you cheat, but I'm not gonna cheat. So I'm thinking, you gotta do a lot of side missions to get that money. For some of the side missions as well, or some of the main missions, you need a driver, you need a shooter, you need a lot of stuff to actually do a main heist. Maybe you can end up with, like, I don't know, 8 people doing it, but it has been confirmed that you can actually choose who you do it with, and that you're gonna have to pay them as well. So, you know, you get like 200,000 and you have to pay 4 guys 20,000 per man or something, because one of the guys is a hacker, one guy is, I don't really know what kind of guys you need or may need. I know that I'm gonna try to hire the least amount of people, just because I want to keep all the money for myself and spend it on big houses and shit and like amazing cars. So I don't want to, I'm just gonna do it, I'm just gonna try to do it as much alone, or as much as I can with the 3 main characters. But I think after you complete the 6 heists, I think there's gonna be some heat on top of you, and you gotta like make it out safe or something, and that will be the storyline. And this is really simplified. I think there's a lot of aspects, like other characters and other stuff, that are really gonna play a big role into this, and I just think this is the main thing. This is what I think is the storyline, and we'll see how it turns out in just 13 days, because this was another countdown to the release of the GTA 5. Now, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe for more GTA 5 videos, and yeah, I mean, check out my crew on the rockstargames.com website, and make sure you join the Marco Style Bandits, because we're gonna rule online multiplayer. We're gonna make sure you're gonna have a fun time. So thanks you guys for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So bye.